listening to Planet Bureau Radio, 1370 AM, 107.9 FM, Real Radio, 101.7 FM, and of course, heard worldwide on iHeartMedia. And with me in the studio is Stephanie Fondell, and she is the marketing coordinator for the Solid Waste Disposal District. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you. It's always good to be here, and I am excited to be on camera right now.
Yeah, we're trying something new. We're doing a live stream, and I'm so happy to have you trying this. We're finding that we're having a lot of success with people getting their message out there. So what message is it that we are talking about? I have a feeling it might be hurricane season.
Yes. What gave it away? Was it all the rain?
So when is hurricane season?
Yes. So hurricane season, it's actually just started. It starts in June 1st, and it goes through November 30th. So we got a couple of months where you really want to be prepared and really want to make sure that you're ready in the event of a hurricane. So hopefully we won't have any, but just looking at the rain out there, it's always better to be prepared.
Well, and look, we even before hurricane season, we had Alberto.
That's true. I was wondering if that was bad luck. Is that bad luck to name a storm?
Hoping that, yeah, really, I'm hoping that means that we're one and done.
Yes, right? Oh, maybe that's how it works. I like that idea.
Yeah, I remember the old days where they said that Vero was immune. We were in a little tucked hole, but we're not. So nobody's immune. So remind us what we should have in our disaster survival kit.
Well, I brought it with me so that I could remember all the little tidbits. But basically, your essentials if you're thinking what you might need in the event that your power goes out. If you're stuck at your house for a couple of days, so things like flashlights, extra batteries, some food. Canned food stays really stays fresh. So one of the things that you definitely want is a can opener.
So, simple little things that you don't think about.
Yes, absolutely. And I actually have the list in my hand.
Good.
So a couple of things that they put in there that I hadn't thought about was a disinfectant, maybe some hand sanitizer.
Oh.
If you don't have running water, it's going to be harder to wash your hands.
There you go.
A whistle may not be a bad idea. If it's really bad weather, then people can hear you if you're still in your house and need help.
Wow, I never thought of that.
Right? Yes. Mosquito repellent, not a bad idea. You got a lot of mosquitoes flying around out there.
Didn't think about that. I mean, I have it around the house, but didn't think about it.
Yes, and another one was a fire extinguisher. I thought that was probably not a bad idea.
Oh, you know what? Can I take a moment to remind people to take a look at their fire extinguisher? I had one in the house and one here at Idea Garden, and there was a Kiddie recall, Kiddie. Which affected almost all of the Kiddie fire extinguishers. And both my home and my office were affected, and we got 2 new ones. So I encourage people to check their fire extinguisher.
Wow, I didn't know that. Well, thank you for letting me know.
Thank you.
I learned
something. Thank you for letting me get that out there.
No problem. It's a good plug.
So how much water should we get?
So the recommendation is to have about 1 gallon per person per day.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so apparently that's how much water we should be drinking. So they suggest to have about a 3-day supply. So that's about 1 gallon per person per day for 3 days.
Gotcha.
So that's what we'll have in our house. And
now, this little handy flyer that you handed me, actually, I'm going to bring this home because I'm a stickler for this kind of stuff. And this is a good thing to let people know. Where can they go to get this information?
Oh, absolutely. This flyer is on our Swdd website, the Solid Waste Disposal District. So you can go to ircrecycles.com. That's where we have all of our information. Also, emergency services, we work together with them to kind of bring some hurricane preparedness information to the county. And their website is irces.com. And that's where you'll find not only this information, but also they have a disaster preparedness guide that just talks about disasters in general. They have links to apps that they have that can notify you in the event of a hurricane. They have all kinds of great hurricane preparedness stuff there. So check out irces.com. That's your hurricane go-to.
I really hate asking this, especially when we had Irma last year, but what should we do if there's an immediate threat?
The best thing to do is to tune into your local radio. Make sure that you're aware and you know what's going on. Another thing to do is know if you're in an evacuation zone, and if you are told to evacuate, please do so. If they feel that it's necessary to evacuate, you really don't want to be stuck there. Make sure you secure all of your important documents, any medications that you have, any important documents that you have around the house. Make sure you gather those and bring them with you if you do evacuate. And don't forget about your pets. Include your pets in your plan too.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a place for them.
This is the time to plan. This is the time to plan.
Oh, absolutely.
So now, are you going to have a Hurricane Expo this year?
Oh, there is a Hurricane Expo this year. I'm excited about that. It's going to be at the Indian River Mall from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And unfortunately, I will not personally be there, but another person from my office is going to be there. And also some of the great folks at the Emergency Services Department is going to be there as well. So it's being co-hosted or sponsored by the Salvation Army. So it's definitely going to be there. So check it out. A lot of good information there. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but just, speaking of which, you say you're not going to be there, but why does the recycling coordinator get so involved in education about hurricane preparedness?
That's a very good question. That was actually my first question when I was starting to organize.
Why do I have to do all this too?
Yes, I love my job, but I was wondering. But honestly, one of the reasons is because a big part of hurricane preparedness and being prepared involves cleaning out your house. Trimming your trees, getting rid of all of that, and cleaning out your garage and cleaning out any debris that you have in your yard that you don't need anymore. So that would involve our customer convenience centers and the Main County landfill and trash hauling and recycling hauling. So getting out there and trimming your trees, bringing those to the convenience centers or putting them curbside, it's so much better to do that before the storm comes.
Absolutely.
Yes, because I can tell you from experience, our convenience centers get very, 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 very busy right before a storm. Everyone's trying to clean everything out. You have some long lines. The dumpsters get filled up really fast. So the earlier you do it...
And the worst thing you can do is just before a storm, go ahead and trim the trees and put it out on the for pickup, because it's just not going to happen if there's a threat.
Yes, absolutely. So just for the safety of the workers on the road and for the safety of the folks at the convenience centers, we don't want to pile a whole bunch of stuff there. We don't want to just bring it to the convenience center and have it there during the hurricane. So we need a chance to basically bring all that to the landfill and secure it as well. So
they can do that on June 9th?
So yes, on June 9th, you can, actually any day of the week, year round, you can come to the convenience centers and bring your materials. So we can take things like motor oil is one of the things that we can take there. That's a household hazardous waste.
Right.
We can take all types of paint cans. We'll take paint, electronics, things like that. So all these materials that I'm listing, the household hazardous waste and the electronics, like TV monitors or computer monitors, actually the reason that I can't be at the Hurricane Expo is because I will be running the electronics and household hazardous waste recycling event that is also occurring on June 9th.
Boy.
Yes, so it's going to be a busy day for me.
Busy day.
Yes, so at these events, we essentially like to send out reminders and remind people that they need to properly dispose of their electronics and HHW, because it's not good to put that in our landfill. So we recycle them a different way. So bring anything like car batteries to the event or to one of the convenience centers. At the event, it's going to be at the IG Center, that big red building that's over on Oslo Road, the new one that went up.
Right, sure, yeah.
Yes, we're going to be in the parking lot from 9 a.m. to noon to 12 p.m. We'll be there collecting electronics and household hazardous waste.
Now, I don't understand, why clearing out electronics, does that have anything to do with hurricane?
It doesn't seem like it, but one of the things that's really helpful is to remove debris and get things even out of your garage, if I can speak, because you never know if what's the electricity?
Right.
If your electricity goes off and you're trying to make your way to the switch box, the less things you have obstructing your path, the better. And honestly, even after a hurricane, when you have a lot of material that you're getting rid of, a lot of times folks will go through their garage and get rid of other stuff that was just sitting there. And again, that makes the cleanup a little bit harder after the storm. So it's better to just get those things out of your house. If you know you want to dispose of them, just get them out beforehand. Be prepared beforehand. Also, if you come to the event and visit me, then we'll be handing out raffle tickets. You might be able to win a free laptop. So
okay,
worth
so
coming out.
that's June 9th at the that's 27th in Oslo. Is that IAG Center? Is that,
20th and Oslo Road.
Okay.
Right at that intersection.
and
there.
that's June 9th. But if they miss that event, what do they do?
You can absolutely bring any of those materials to the customer convenience centers or the main county landfill year round. So whenever it's open, you can bring that material there.
Okay, and remind us of the website so they can get all this information once again.
Sure, it's my favorite thing. It's ircrecycles.com.
Oh, Stephanie Fondelli, thank you for all the good work you do, and let's pray that there's all we're going to do is prepare, but not have to endure. How about that? Thanks,
Exactly.
Stephanie. You've been listening to Planet Vero Radio. Stay tuned.